Gospel, Luke 18 verses 9 to 14. Jesus addressed this parable to those who were convinced of their own righteousness and despised everyone else. Two people went up to the temple area to pray. One was a Pharisee and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee took up his position and spoke this prayer to himself: "O God, I thank you that I am not like the rest of humanity, greedy, dishonest, adulterous, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week, and I pay tithes on my whole income." But the tax collector stood off at a distance, and would not even raise his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast and prayed, "O God, be merciful to me, a sinner." I tell you, the latter went home justified, not the former, for everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and the one who humbles himself will be exalted. Gospel reflection, Gospel of Luke 18 verses 9 to 14. In this parable, Jesus contrasts two people who come to pray, a Pharisee and a tax collector. The Pharisee proudly lists his good works and compares himself to others, believing his righteousness makes him superior. The tax collector, however, approaches God with humility. He does not boast or justify himself. Instead, he simply asks for mercy. Jesus reminds us that God looks not at our outward actions alone but at the condition of our hearts. Pride can make us believe we are better than others, while humility opens our hearts to God's grace. The tax collector's prayer is simple but powerful because it is honest and sincere. During this Lenten season, this gospel invites us to examine ourselves. Do we sometimes judge others or think we are more righteous? True holiness is not about comparing ourselves to others but about recognizing our need for God's mercy every day. When we approach God with humility, like the tax collector, we allow His grace to transform us. God lifts up the humble and fills them with His love. Prayer. Merciful Lord, teach me to come before you with a humble heart. Remove any pride or judgment within me that keeps me from loving others as you love them. Like the tax collector, I acknowledge my weakness and my need for your mercy. Purify my heart, strengthen my faith, and guide me to live with humility and compassion. May my prayer always be sincere, and my life always reflect your mercy. Amen.